Also, the Mike Vrabel and Dianna Russini sitch, it's wild. Last time we spoke about it, we did not have all the information. I think we're just going to keep getting information. Yeah. Go and listen to last episode. From that episode, we were sort of talking about how it sucks because women in sports, they have this picture around them, and it's like you have to do things in order to get to a certain level. But now what is coming out, and they had pictures taken of them at this resort. They're both married. And why are we canoodling at this very romantic resort? They were both like, if anything would happen between us, that's laughable. We're just, no, it's professional, whatever. More stuff has come out. I think what really was the nail in the coffin was, it was like a week before the draft, Mike Vrabel comes out and he's like, I need to focus on my family. I'm going to skip day 3 of the draft, which don't we all want to skip it? And I'm going to go to therapy because my family comes first. Hours later, new pics dropped of Vrabel and Russini at a bar, her legs in between his, facing each other, talking very closely, and then kissing. These pictures were not from just a few days ago or a few weeks ago or a few months ago. So this affair has been going on, we can say on and off, since 2020. That is 6 years.
Yep.
Yes, Dianna Russini is a journalist, and it's like, are you getting stories that you shouldn't have? For instance, the whole AJ Brown with Eagles thing, she was the one that's basically reporting that things at the Eagles and AJ Brown aren't good, and now AJ Brown is linked to go to the Patriots, which Mike Vrabel is at. Could she have been leaking these stories fakely and falsely so that maybe eventually he'd be wanting to seek a trade and go to the Patriots? That is a theory. Because sometimes stories in the NFL, wildly enough, aren't true. I'm interested to see if Vrabel's gonna go under investigation, just like The Athletic had Russini under investigation.
Well, one, the NFL has already come out and said they're not going to investigate, and says that his stuff doesn't really fall under like the player and coach code of conduct thing. It's this weird thing where it's like, as a journalist, you need to protect this journalistic integrity and not have personal relationships with people you're writing stories about, because that can compromise the story. Morally, there are things wrong with what Vrabel did.
Yeah.
But nothing that should affect his ability to coach a team.
It's going to be hard to escape this forever. Yeah. Like, he's always going to be known as a guy that's sleeping around on his wife.
Unless, and he'll always be known as that, but if he, I know neither of us want this, if he can win a Super Bowl next year, that's a good way to erase a lot of that.
It's a good effort.